Bro, I'm good to these bad hoes. Facts. A2, female to male interest. The man demonstrates higher value while simultaneously demonstrating lack of interest in the target. She responds with indicators of interest. C2, connections. Both parties feel a vibe that it is on. Kissing occurs. This phase may last over the course of several days. S2's LMR, last minute resistance, is the point of no return before sex occurs. It's often a freak out moment for a woman. A3, male to female interest. The man baits the woman to become more invested in the interaction and then rewards her efforts with indicators of interest. C3, intimacy. Now, at a seduction location, heavy making out ensues, and the couple moves into the bedroom. C3, sex. It is necessary to have sexual intercourse several times. He crosses the social hook point, the point at which they accept him. A2. A1, indirect. A2, he continues to convey his personality using stories, humors, patterns, games, routines, poem reading, poetries, etc. This, combined with his apparent lack of interest in the target, raises his social value relative to hers and intensifies her emotional state. She begins to give him indicators of interest. A3, C1. He uses takeaways to bait her into chasing after her to earn his affections. As she becomes more invested in interactions, he awards her with indicators of interest, and he moves her to a quiet area of the bar to begin building comfort. C2, C3. With a bounce to Mel's Diner and a time bridge for sushi the next day, he builds comfort, connection, and trust over a cumulative 7-hour period. At some point during C2, they begin kissing. They eventually bounce to his apartment. S1, S2, S3. Finally, he moves her into his bedroom, begins foreplay, overcomes any last-minute resistance, and has sex with her.
400 feet, turn right onto
Review.
Rose Avenue. Turn right onto Rose Avenue.
The game is played in the field. Get out there. The MM newbie drill is something. Go out gaming 4 nights per week for 4 hours each night. Make 3 approaches per hour. Post your results and read about others
In 600
on
feet,
forums.
turn right onto Marine Street.
Okay? Gaming is like golfing or fishing. You must enjoy the process and release expectations from outcome in order to get the best results in the long term.
Take the next right onto Marine
Every
Street.
sexual relationship has a beginning, middle, and ending. The beginning is known as courtship. Courtship has 3 stages, known as the pickup, mid-game, and end-game. Mystery talks about this. It talks about attraction first, not seduction. While you are comfortable. It is important to convey to the woman, the bitch, that you are the sexual. Otherwise, you can get trapped in relationships. The phenomenon where you occasionally have sex, even when you have a little bit of sperm, is known as fool's gold. Women have certain strategies built up over time that enable them to avoid constant relationships. No, bro. I thought it was dope how bothered you had her, dude. She was so upset, bro. You're a fucking idiot weirdo. Alright. My bad, bro. He is an idiot, dude.
Because you're looking at him like a chimpanzee in the zoo. He is a chimpanzee in the zoo. He was so mad. I thought it was dope, bro. These bitches were so mad. Oh, man. I forgot I was filming. My bad. No. Okay, bro. Good. Now I know your face. The fuck is wrong with people? Bro, I didn't mean to fucking piss you off. Goddamn, bro, don't kill me.
In 500 feet, turn right after the Coffee Bean and Tea Leaf on the right onto Ashland Avenue. Take the next right after the Coffee Bean and Tea Leaf on the right onto Ashland Avenue.
Saggy babbing over there. Saggy bagging over there.
In 1,000 feet, turn right onto Ocean Park Boulevard.
Nah. They hate me, dude.
Forget about merely projecting higher value. Now you must actually possess it. If you are not willing to grow to such great lengths, just keep her as a friend, but forget seducing her. She doesn't see value in you, hence it will not happen. Move on to a fresh target. Summary. Problems associated with improper sequencing.
Take the
Starting
next
at the
right
end.
onto Ocean Park Boulevard.
Equals fool's mate. Problems. 2. Starting at the middle equals protection shield problems. 3. Starting at the beginning but skipping the middle equals buyer's remorse problems. 4. Starting at the beginning but getting stuck in the middle equals friendship zone problems.
In 500 feet, make a U-turn.
Gaming locations.
A solid game courtship that ends in sex will rarely take place, and it's entirely in only one physical location. It is highly improbable that a woman you have never met before will knock on your bedroom door.
Make a U-turn.
Obsessed with the game. I love the game.
Tell everything about you. Like, fucking make you cry like some kind of goddamn Barbara Walters interview. You take a fucking photograph of her. A1, open.
The man approaches his set, runs an opener, immediately earns it. Set's accepted. C1, conversation.
Approach, comfort.
S1, foreplay. The couple begins the physical escalation towards sex. If this happens too soon, it can cause buyer's remorse. A2, female to male interest. A man demonstrates higher value while simultaneously demonstrating lack of interest in the target. She responds with indicators of interest. C2, connections. Both parties feel a vibe that it is on. Kissing occurs. This phase may last over the course of several days. S2, LMR. Last minute resistance is the point of no return before sex occurs. It is often a freak out moment for a woman.
Take the next right onto Bicknell Avenue.
A3, male to female interest. The man baits a woman to become more invested in the interaction, and then he rewards her efforts with indicators of interest. C3, intimacy. Now, at a seduction location, heavy making out ensues, and the couple moves into the bedroom. C3, sex. It is necessary to have sexual intercourse several times in order to ensure a sexual relationship. Putting it all together. A1, a Venusian artist with tight game approaches a set of people in a bar using an indirect opener. He doesn't seem needy or interested in the target. And in fact, he comes across as though he's just leaving. He then demonstrates higher value to the set and crosses the social hook point, the point at which they accept him.
In
A2.
600 feet, turn right onto Olympic
He
Drive.
continues to convey his personality using stories, humor, patterns, games, routines, palm reading, poetry, etc. This, combined with his apparent lack of interest in the target, raises his social value relative to hers and intensifies her. Are you uncomfortable, Eric? Are you uncomfortable, Eric? A3. Easy. Easy. Dr. Easy. Dr. Easy. Dr. Easy. Dr. Easy. Indicators of interest. Then he moves her to a quiet. You know, the only reason he ever liked me is because his middle name is Zach. C2, C3. With a Bounce Mel's diner and a time bridge for sushi the next day, he builds comfort, connection, and trust over a cumulative 7-hour period. At some point during C2, they begin kissing. They eventually bounce to his appointment. S1, S2, S3.
Colorado Avenue, then
Finally,
down to Ocean
he moves her into his bedroom, begins foreplay, overcomes any last-minute resistance, and has sex with her. The game is played in the field. Get out there. The MM Newbie Room. Why did he? Oh God, I don't know, bro. I'm confused, bro. Bro, I don't get paid for this shit, bro. You know what I mean? So this shit gets done kind of sloppily. That shit doesn't fucking. What the fuck? No, it's ridiculous, bro. Just doing all this ridiculous shit.
In 500 feet, turn right onto Broadway. Turn right onto Broadway.
You're supposed to do is get validation all day, right?
No, he told me that I needed. After he told us that wherever he just looked.
You should get validated them all. You just looked at him like he's a chimpanzee or two.
He is.
That's right.
He is.
See what I mean?
He is. So maybe he is, but he's best with you. Database for something soccer.
Okay, you're not going to do that part.
What's your Instagram?
What's your name?
Savannah SRK00. Nice to meet you. I'm Cal Interrupter.
Very student.
SRK00.
Yeah.